2,000 years ago, the Roman Empire ruled not just with politics and trade, but with sheer military brilliance. And here's the shocking part. The same battlefield hacks that won Rome its empire are still being used by modern armies today. From NATO to the US Marines, echoes of the Roman legions are everywhere. So, what exactly did Rome invent that still survives on today's battlefields? Stick with me because you'll be surprised at how much of our modern military is Roman at its core. And wait until you see how a 2,000-year-old Roman trick still saves soldiers' lives in urban warfare today. The Romans perfected the testudo, the tortoise formation. Soldiers locked shields overhead and in front, creating a moving fortress, nearly impenetrable to arrows. Fast forward to today, and you'll see riot police, SWAT, and even military squads using nearly identical shield tactics. The materials changed: steel, Kevlar, polycarbonate, but the philosophy is identical. Group protection beats individual bravery. Modern riot squads literally study Roman tactics manuals to perfect their formations. And this isn't the only Roman tactic copied today. Let's move to something far more powerful: formations that could win wars. The legion didn't just fight in straight lines. They used specialized formations: wedges to break enemy lines, squares to defend against cavalry, and flexible maniples that could rotate men in and out of battle. Modern NATO forces? They use fire teams and squad wedges almost identical in design. Soldiers move in arrow-shaped clusters to penetrate defenses. The Roman wedge reborn. And the US Marines' principle of rotating fire teams during combat is basically a digital age copy of Roman manipular tactics. But how did Rome keep soldiers disciplined enough to execute these moves under chaos? That's the next secret modern armies stole. Roman recruits trained with wooden swords twice as heavy as real ones, building unmatched strength and endurance. They drilled every single day until formations became muscle memory. Sound familiar? That's exactly what modern boot camps do. Recruits repeat grueling drills, often with extra weight, until instinct replaces hesitation. The Romans knew that skill isn't learned in battle. It's forged before battle. Today's armies still follow their playbook. Rome didn't just build roads for civilians. They built them for speed of war. Armies could march 25 miles a day. Supply wagons, reinforcements, all in sync. Modern militaries? Supply chains are the lifeline of any campaign. From Afghanistan to Ukraine, logistics win wars more than bullets. And guess what? NATO military manuals still reference Roman road strategy as a model for how infrastructure dictates power projection. But Rome wasn't just about moving troops. They also hacked the psychology of war. And that's where it gets even more modern. The Roman standard, the eagle carried before legions, wasn't just decoration. It was a symbol of unity, morale, and discipline. Losing it meant dishonor. Modern militaries? Flags, medals, and unit insignia serve the same role. A soldier fights not just for survival, but for the honor of the unit, the country, the symbol. From the Pentagon ceremonies to a Marine's oath, it all echoes Rome's understanding of psychology. Every night, Roman legions built a fortified camp, ditches, walls, watchtowers, a mini-city that could defend against surprise attacks. Modern armies? The US and NATO established forward operating bases in almost the same way. Perimeter walls, watchtowers, ditches, and controlled entry points. The blueprint hasn't changed in 2,000 years. And yet, Rome's biggest gift to modern warfare is still ahead, the invention that gave them global dominance. Shapes armies today. Rome transformed soldiers from part-time farmers into career professionals. Paid, trained, uniformed, serving for decades. Sound like today's standing armies? Absolutely. The entire model of a full-time professional career-based army was pioneered by Rome. Without this Roman shift, NATO, the U.S. Army, or even the modern concept of a soldier as a career wouldn't exist. So the next time you see modern troops on the battlefield, remember, you're also seeing Rome's shadow. From shields to supply lines, from discipline to formations, the Roman legacy marches on. Rome may have fallen, but its military hacks are still winning wars today. This is ancient future, where the past is never really gone. You loved uncovering Rome's genius in today's armies. Hit that like button, share this with a friend, and subscribe for more hidden links between the ancient world and our modern future. Because history doesn't just repeat, it evolves.